A lot of excitement. Worked out some good things in the preseason, and it's going to be an exciting time tomorrow for not just us but the organization and raising that banner and trying to get a win.
Have you given any thought yet to what it might feel like to watch that banner go to the rafters?
It's going to be pretty cool. I think it'll be up there forever, and knowing that it's just a special group, and it's kind of it's a celebration, but at the same time, it's a turning of the page. It's a new chapter, and something that we want to get to this year early is our game, and trying to get that tip-top shape.
So is there kind of an added touch for you considering the opponent you guys are facing for the first game?
Yeah, I mean, played almost 4 years there in Chicago and made a lot of great friends, some good memories, and a lot of great people work in that organization. So, see some old faces on the ice, but we'll still be competitive out there.
Talking about big moments, what do you think tonight's going to be like for you when you open that box for the first time?
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Just listened to the guys last year, how it was for them, and this is their second time, but it's going to be super special to really get that ring and put it on your finger and have that thing as a collection piece for the rest of my life.
I think this is obviously. Go ahead, Jess. Sorry.
What was the biggest focus for you in the preseason, especially considering you have such a good understanding now of this system?
Just getting back to the basics. I think clean breakouts, keeping tight gap on the rush. That's something that me and Meeks focused on quite a bit. There wasn't much 5-on-5 in the last two games, but when there was, we wanted to really focus on that. And then, a lot of power play and penalty kill, so just really getting your footing with those situations too.
This was obviously a pretty close group, as evidenced by what you guys did last June. Mm-hmm. But to come back mostly intact, mm-hmm. and then go through the adversity you've gone through. I mean, nobody wants to lose Barkey, nobody wants to lose Chucky, but to go through some stuff already, has this group even gotten closer, do you think, in some ways?
Yeah, I think every day that passes, we get closer. Especially off the ice, I think that matters so much when it comes to a team and the way you perform on the ice. Everyone trusts each other. Everyone has each other's back, no matter the situation. And you see Barkey, you see the guys that are hurt in here every single day working to get back, and we want to play for them as well. So they have the opportunity to play as we go deeper in the season.
With Mikkola coming back, top 4 guys now on defense, all signed for at least the next 5 years. What does it do as a defenseman to kind of have that kind of stability, kind of have the familiarity year after year after year?
Yeah, I think it's something that every D-man strives for, and every D-pair. You want to play together for a long time because you understand, you get used to your, certain triggers that the other D partner has, whether you're going or staying back or what he's thinking, and so you really become a unit rather than two defensemen out there playing. And so I think you think about some of the great pairs that I've played in the past. They played together for a long time and many years and accomplished great things. So it's awesome that the top 4 is here. And we can really get acclimated and continue to grow together.
Seth, where do you feel like your game maybe took a step forward since you got traded over here?
Probably the defensive side of the puck. You just trying to keep a tight gap. Obviously with the system, it demands that of you. And so defensively, not giving up the blue line so easily, not giving up the red line so easily in the neutral zone is a big part of not just our team concept, but as a defenseman, and making it harder on the other team. So around the net, boxing out, little things like that that I focus on a little bit more.
What was it like for you after the trade, coming to a new team for the first time in the middle of a season, new systems, all that, going from a last place team to a contender? I mean, what was that like?
I'll just talk about the system. I mean, it was a completely different system, and I think it took me a few weeks for sure to really get accustomed to that. Just talking to Paul and then doing video with Sly, practically after every game. On what he expects of me, what I can do better, what I'm already doing well. So it wasn't all negative. He does a great job of showing all your clips in a game, but just being consistent in the defensive side of the puck, and then the offense, it kind of takes care of itself. We're not a big rush team, but being involved in the offense when you can be is important. And I think for a defenseman, especially a two-way guy, if you can take care of the puck in your own end and keep it out of your net, it helps a lot more.
Bill was talking earlier at the start of camp about Paul with new players. He's like, make a big mistake. Go ahead, baby. Is that like a nice weight lifted off where you're not gripping it, like, don't want to mess up? And now
I don't know how long that string is, that rope is. But when I first got here, 100%, that was the conversation I was having, is don't be afraid to make a mistake. And I remember there was a game in Montreal, a couple minutes left. They made a long stretch pass to Suzuki, and I went to attack him. He kind of spun off me in the neutral zone. They had a 2-on-1. They didn't score, but after the game, Paul came to me and said, "I want you to make that play 100 times over. Make that mistake. It's better than backing up, giving them time and space to make plays." So that really stuck with me, and I think that helped my game, especially when it came playoff time.
How do you reflect on that time in Chicago now on the other side of it?
Yeah, it was a whirlwind. It was kind of hard to really even get my footing under because 9 games in, kind of it came crashing down my first year there. But like I said, I made a lot of great friends, a lot of great people in the organization. The hockey aspect of it, everyone kind of had a hard time there, I think, and they're really young now. They're really fast, and I think in the next few years it's going to be awesome to kind of see them grow together as a group over there. And I saw Bluesky at the U.S. program, Frankie. They're doing great, and they're super excited over there as well.
It felt like at the end where at least Nick Foligno and some of the guys just maybe took exception to how you left and just what did you have any thoughts, or have you guys talked at all, or just?
I talked to Fliggy. I was taken aback, but at the same time, I think it was difficult when I was asking comparisons and all this stuff, and it was hard for me to really answer those questions, and so maybe I said some things that that came out wrong. I never meant any disrespect to that organization or the players there, because I was over there. We were trying our hardest every night. We were trying to win hockey games, and guys are laying their body on the line and doing everything for their careers. But, it's different when you come to a team and, everyone's just older and you're in a different position. I think that organization is going to be in that position in years to come when everyone kind of gets a little bit older and acclimated to that system and playing together. So that's really it.
It seemed like a win-win in the end. I mean, you got what you wanted. You get the championship. The Hawks get a goalie out of it. It wasn't like it was just a cap dump kind of situation. Was it the best case scenario, how that could have ended for you?
Yeah, I mean, winning the Stanley Cup for sure was the best case scenario. I mean, it didn't matter if it was Florida or wherever else. I mean, I'm happy I'm here. It's a great team. It's great guys off the ice, and I feel like I've been here forever when I got here. And I think that's a testament to all the guys here, because everyone kind of says that. All the new guys say that, so it's not just me, but I'm definitely happy.